conduct in Jerusalem. One of the, but when the Lord called me to start a 24-hour television network, He said, it is through this modern technology that God will use humans' technology to make all eyes see Him when He comes. Let me tell you one thing. NASA has 4 orbital observation satellites up in the sky that are capable of capturing HD images far out in the universe, even when the Lord Jesus will proceed from heaven. Science is ready. Are we ready? Science is ready, to capture all those images in true HD quality and instantly submit them to Houston, Texas, and they will be shown around the whole world. And suddenly they see a big bang of light, and it will be streaking all across the universe, and they think it's Superman, flying like a bird, faster than a bullet. See, you feel so at home with me. Now, when the Lord gave me this commission to start this television network, our brother Shelley's on our network, our brother Neville Johnson and our brother Paul Keith was on our network for some time. We must come back again. You can go to www.angeltv.org and watch our programs online. And then the Lord revealed to me the purpose of my commission is to make the way for the 2 witnesses to come, prepare their way. And this television network that we do, last year when we did the conference, we televised it live all over the world on 2 satellites, one over India, one over Europe, and on the internet around the whole world. The Bible tells us, if you read Revelation chapter 11 very carefully, when the 2 witnesses are on this earth, simultaneously at the same time, the Antichrist has his false prophet counteracting whatever miracles the 2 witnesses will do. So what is the purpose of the network that God called me to do? CNN, or not just CNN, all the other television news networks will all be focused on what the Antichrist false prophet will be doing. But no, these 2 witnesses' works will be blanketed, right? They are not going to report what God is going to do, but we will be there to show to the whole world what God is doing. So that is the great call that God has given to me through this television network. And these conferences that we are doing in Israel is part of that. To make the way, each time we go and do the conference there, we are prophesying to the land to make the way ready for those 2 witnesses to come for the salvation of the Jewish people. That's their primary purpose. And all you Americans have a very important reason to be here. It's because the American people's destiny is closely linked to Israel. Your destiny is linked. You cannot live without her, and she needs you. Both, your destiny are linked together. There are 3 reasons why you should all come. Number 1, it's the will of God. When the Lord gave me this commission, I asked Him, what should I tell these people if they ask me why they should go, why can't they just stay in America and pray? Why go all the way spending a lot of money to Jerusalem? This is what the Lord said. Tell them they have an appointment with the Lord of hosts. Period. They have an appointment. All who will come to worship me on my holy mountain and pray unto me, I will make myself known to them, and they will have an encounter with me. This is reason number one. Reason number two, your president is becoming very, very anti-Israel. And you must stand there in the gap to pray for Israel so that your president don't make a mistake like his predecessors have made. If they touch Israel, and Israel is God's apple, the apple of his eye, if you touch her, then you will have to answer before the sword of the Lord. And the sword of the Lord is not going to be pleasant if it goes over the land. Please don't feel that I'm looking down on the United States. I love United States. We have so many precious partners who support our ministry, and all you precious saints who have come, and many, many of our partners who follow me in all the conferences that I go to do in the US. So I owe a great deal of debt to all of you saints. With all the might of the US, military might, you cannot even stop those terrorists when they attack the Twin Towers. What happened to the military might? Think for a moment, please. What happened to the superiority that you boast about? What happened to the superpower status that you boast about to the whole world? You couldn't even stop those two aeroplanes from banging into the Twin Towers, right? What happened? Something went wrong somewhere, isn't it? So this means something, All these years of the founding of the US, it was God who made you to be a superpower. Not by the might of your flesh. And when God withdrew his hand for a moment, you saw those terrorists attacking you. That was a sample of more to come. If the nation will not bend her knees and turn back from her wicked ways to seek the face of God like never before, I dare not say what more evil will come upon this land.